Sorry.
One more time. What's up, guys? I'm Jess.
I'm Jay.
And this is Jess and Jay.
Welcome back to our channel. Go ahead and like, subscribe, do what you guys do. And we're going to bring you something a little new today. So we're going to talk about the top 7 misconceptions in nursing that we feel is most relevant and you guys can benefit from. So let's get started.
Let's go. All right, misconception number 1. All nurses are the same. No, they're not. So you can get your nursing license or degree from different places. That includes community college, trade school, university, master's university, or doctorate, you know? So there are definitely different types of nursing.
Yes. And I think that also goes into those certificates and whatever it is, they provide a different scope of practice. So just understanding that nursing word, although they might be in various titles, they don't mean that we all do the same thing. They don't mean that we're qualified for the same. They don't mean we get paid the same. They don't mean anything is the same necessarily other than that word nurse, okay? But I mean, that's just keep it short, sweet, and simple. We don't do the same thing. We're not able to do the same thing in certain situations, so we are not the same.
No, so if you're interested in being a nurse, do some research and figure that out of what fits you best. Misconception number 2.
You have to have a strong science background. No, you don't. Coming from myself, I have my Bachelor's of Arts in Psychology. Our program is an entry-level master's program where all of us come from different backgrounds. All of our undergrads are in different focuses, but we all have a BA or BS. Now, some people think that you need to have a science background or you will fail. But you won't, because I didn't fail. I'm not failing. I'm doing okay. I am okay.
Yes, she's okay.
I'm okay. But Jess can go ahead and talk a little bit more about that because she's opposite of me and she has her BS in the science field.
So I have my bachelor's in biology, and if you ask me, did that help me with nursing school? No, not really. Nursing is brand new. It's a different way of thinking on how you tackle, you know, how to care for your patients. So that was completely new for me. It only helped me with Patho 1 and Patho 2 because you talk about like actual mechanisms of disease and stuff, and that only helped me there because it was more of a refresher to me than anything. But I got an A, she got an A, we all got A's, we still okay.
You can do it. Yes, I like that. I got an A, you got an A, and we still okay. Misconception number 3.
So misconception number 3 is that nursing is so hard. I would say one so. Nursing is no so's. Nursing is hard. Not so hard.
No.
It's hard.
It's hard.
So we're doing okay.
It's a challenge.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just
Challenge.
Yeah, it's a challenge. Okay, I like that word a lot better. Nursing school is a challenge, but it is doable. I'm gonna put that word right here, doable. It's very important because yes, it's hard, but if you put your mind to it and this is what you want, you can do it.
Absolutely. I think she explained that pretty well. Like, there's no other way to just keep expressing the fact that it's doable. Misconception number 4, where you don't have a social life, right?
You can't have one. You can't have one.
You can't have it, but you need it.
Yes.
Anyway, social life, you will have it if you make time for it.
Right.
For example, Jess and I, we love our social life.
Yes,
we
you
use
do.
that social life and we go out almost every weekend with our social life. So as long as you balance, you have time management, you make an effort to place things that's for yourself and outside of school,
Right.
you'll be okay. That social life is needed. I think we can touch on that a little bit more as far as like family, friends, significant others, whoever makes up your support system. You always want to keep those people like close to you because it will have a benefit on how you move throughout the program or you know, whatever schooling you're in. That is important, and I think because we keep our social life alive, well, and in place, we manage school a lot easier. Obviously we put school first, but we also make time for fun.
So how we do that, Jay,
I know.
is by starting to study way earlier.
Yeah.
So we wake up, have a quick breakfast, study. Rise and grind, girl. Yes. So we study, have a quick lunch. Well, okay. No, sometimes we have a break depending on your brain.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
okay. Sometimes your brain needs a break. Have a lunch. That's okay. But we're probably pooped out by 7 p.m.
Yeah.
7 p.m. you have the rest of your night to hang out with your friends, potato, watch Netflix, do whatever you want, and do you for the night.
It's still time.
Yeah, and you still studied for at least 8 hours.
Like now, we're on YouTube, guys. Obviously, there's a little bit of time there. So, balance, learn how to make an effective time management, and I think you'll live and you'll have a social life.
I think you'll live. I have an inkling you will.
I believe.
That moves on to misconception number 5, that bigger study groups are better.
Womp.
Yes? No?
Maybe.
Sort of?
I don't know.
So, do you want to meet my study group? I've brought them here on YouTube. Welcome. Just us
All
two.
2 of us.
Yes. So, I mean, the 2 of us works for us.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter how many people are in your study group. And what matters the most is that you guys study the same and that the study group is effective.
True.
So it's beneficial for both of you guys, or however many of you guys, to be studying in that way. And as long as that's there, then whatever number doesn't really matter.
Very true. I think she explained that well. If you like 2 people, you like yourself, or you like 5 people, whatever works for you is what's going to work for you. Me and Jess can benefit from one another, which is why we work so well together.
Right.
Misconception number 6. You are in competition with your classmates. Well, that competition, if you ask me and Jess, it shouldn't be, at least. That competition left the door when you submitted that application, when you got into the program, because now you are no longer competing for this 1 spot, or 20 spots in this case. Why? There's no reason to keep competing. Like, you guys are in this together. Your classmates are the ones who can most likely relate to you, who can understand what type of stress and situations you're going through. Don't make it like, oh, my life is so much harder. I have kids, I have a husband, I have a house, I have this, I gotta manage that, I got 3 jobs. So I got other struggles too, and
that's
don't have
a pity
to be
party.
That.
That's a pity party.
I don't want to have your sob story.
No.
Like,
we're all in this program. We all want to do well.
Absolutely.
And everybody has stuff at home or stuff happening in their life that's very hard. And we understand that.
Yeah.
But that's not a reason to, tell someone, oh, my life is harder than yours. Or it's not a reason to compete. Like, oh, I got a 95. Well, I got a 97. So, the misconception number 7. So, the last misconception is that once you graduate nursing school, you are a nurse genius. Wouldn't that be nice?
No, it doesn't happen that way.
So, no, it doesn't happen that way, and it's because, we are not able to know everything. And that's okay to admit. Saying the words, I don't know, is not defeat.
Yeah.
That just means that you have something to learn, which we should learn every day. And as a nurse, that's important because each patient is an individual. Whether or not you've come across that disease before or took care of a person with that disease, they're still different.
Yeah, I could have gastritis, she could have gastritis. You won't know how to treat both immediately. You're going to have to figure out and individualize your treatment. You can't ever know everything.
Yeah, and that's okay.
I think that was not proper sentence making. You can't ever know everything. That's definitely not how you say it.
But you can't ever know everything.
So that's proper?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, there it is,
We're
guys.
not grammar majors.
Nah, English majors.
English.
Please prove it. Alright, guys.
Alright.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video.
Yes.
And subscribe if it was helpful and if you enjoyed it. And comment, questions that you may have so we can help you.
Yes. Give us some feedback. Do you like it? Do you don't like it?
Do not. We can't talk anymore. Until next time. Bye. Guys.